Islam Makachev versus Arman Tsarukyan. Okay, both guys fighting out of Russia, and it's going to be savagery. Okay, in my opinion, Islam Makachev is just a younger version of Khabib. Like, he's had a similar rise to the top, except he's not undefeated. He's not undefeated. In his UFC second fight, he got KO'd stiff by Adriano Martins. Okay, and it was a bad fight for him because Islam Makachev wants to get guys to the ground, or he wants to land a big shot while they're thinking he's going to take him to the ground. However, when you go up against Adriano Martins, he's a savage at jiu-jitsu, Brazilian guy, a savage. Islam was like, okay, let's try the striking out. Didn't work out well for him. He got flattened in the first round. Okay? He has some holes in his striking, but he's a great fighter. He's a great fighter. And to be honest with you, Russians, in general, these combat sambo guys, seem to have a few holes in their striking. I don't know what it is, but a lot of them seem to have... That's the one area that they don't have covered. You know what I'm saying? Like, they have the wrestling. They have it. They have the ground control. Jiu-jitsu. It's not even jiu-jitsu for them. It's just control on the ground. They have it. You know, they've got that shit down. They've got the cardio. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes the stand-up just doesn't go well for them. That's the only time when these combat sambo guys come over to the UFC, we see any weakness in them. He's a combat sambo world champion. He has been flattened before by a jiu-jitsu player. Just saying. But I'm going to go with him over the win over Arman Tsarukyan. But however, this Arman guy might have it in him to flatten Islam Makachev in the first round. First of all, Islam Makachev's been on quite a tear in the UFC. Let's go through his history. Okay? Beats... This guy's name is the best name I've ever heard. Leo Kuntz. Beats Leo Kuntz by submission in the second round for his UFC debut. He's a big lightweight, by the way, Islam Makachev. Like the rest of the Dagestanis, just, you know, cutting more weight than everyone else, and they have such a fucking size advantage over everyone they come up against. Gets KO'd by Adriano Martins. Shit, it feels bad, man. Goes on to fight Chris Wade, gets a decision victory, you know, shakes off the cobwebs. Then he goes on a bit of a tear, beating Nick Lentz. Then he beats Gleison Tebow. Remember that KO in the first round? When he absolutely fucking flattened Gleison Tebow. Clearly working on his stand-up a bit more. Then he fights Cajun Johnson because Dana White hates Cajun Johnson and wants to see him die. And submits him by an armbar. I believe. It was an armbar. It says submission. I'm assuming it was an armbar because I have that image painted in my brain right now. Armbars Cajun Johnson in the first round. Was supposed to be fighting Francisco Trinaldo. I think something to do with the post-fight brawl with McGregor and Khabib had something to do with him being taken off that card. But he's back now against Arman Tsarukyan. And let me tell you this, guys. This guy's making his debut in the UFC. Islam Makachev's going to have the same problem as Khabib. Well, you're seeing him rise through the rankings. But it takes a while for him to start getting those big-name guys. Because if I'm honest with you, Dagestanis, no one's signing up to fight them. You know what I'm saying? They're getting offered fights. They maybe say yes now and again. You know what I mean? If there's no other options, they'll say yes. But with these Dagestani guys, no one's saying, oh, me please. I'll take on Khabib. I'll take on Islam Makachev, please. Me next. Oh, please, give me that fight. You know what I mean? They're looking for easier routes. They're looking for some soft American boys, if I'm honest with you. They're not looking for no Russian Dagestani gangsters. Now, the guy he's fighting in Arman Tsarukyan, I think he's going to get the win, but I can see this Arman guy completely fucking flattening him. And it worries me. I can see him knocking out Khabib in the first round. He's from Armenia, but he fights out of Russia. It's dangerous to me. It really is dangerous to me. It really is. It really is. He's the third best ranked fighter in lightweight out of Russia as a whole. The third best ranked fighter at lightweight out of 1,520 pro lightweights in Russia. He's a savage, okay, guys? He's a bit like the other Dagestani guys, but he's a bit more stand-up orientated, you know? Like, he likes to go for the old stand-up wins. He's got a lot of KOs. He's got 5 KO TKOs. He's 13-1. He lost his second fight, but since then, he's been on a 12-fight win streak, decimating his opponents. And it's a dangerous fight for Islam Makachev. And I feel like, you know what? Do I do it? Do I do it? Do I do it? Fuck. I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna make an absolute fool of myself. I'm going for Arman. I'm going for Arman. He's gonna knock out Islam Makachev in the first round. I've completely changed my mind. I think Islam Makachev's gonna get caught on the chin and put down like he did against Adriano Martinez. I really do. This guy is a savage and when you look at his record, guys, you don't just see 13-1. Yeah, but who has he fought? You know what I'm saying? You look at his record. Last fight was against a guy 15-5. Before that, a guy 16-6, 25-12, 19-11, 6-1, 17-5, 6-1. You know, these guys have good records that he's fighting. He's not fighting fucking Joe Blows and Schmoes or whatever the Joe Blow equivalent is in Russia, like the average Igor or something. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not fighting no Igor Schmigor. You know what I'm saying? He's fighting legit guys, and I'm calling him to knock out Islam Makachev in the first round. I think he's going to come out fast. I think he's going to be full of nerves for his UFC debut against a tough opponent, and I think he's going to blitz in and catch Islam Makachev straight on the chin. First round knockout for Arman Tsarukyan, whatever his surname is. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. Let's go, baby. Let me know what you guys think about that pick. Like and subscribe. I'll be live in like 2.5 hours at 9 PM GMT. And I'll be live this weekend for the Fight Companion, of course. You know what I'm saying? Of course I will. But yeah, I'm going with Arman to knock out Islam Makachev in the first round. It's risky, but I sense something. Okay, I sense holes in the game of Islam Makachev. I sense them. And I think he may be overlooking this guy. Because he's making his UFC debut. He's been under the radar. No one really knows about him. I'm going to ride with Arman. I think he's going to get the first round KO victory. Like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. See you later. You know what I'm saying? Live. I already mentioned my lives. I don't know why I'm still here. See ya.